Can you hear me? Can you? Yes, you can. It's what happens when Windows updates. It always screws my sound up. For those who are watching this after the live, I'm about to say my hello, so if you want to skip this part, go forward a few minutes. But now, can you hear me? Yes, sound finally awesome. I'm going to say my quick hellos, right? And we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. DMC, welcome. Thorngrove, welcome. Craig Adams, hello there. Pelcy, welcome. Blade Valent, here we go. Unforgettable. Patricia Angeles, welcome. Boogie, welcome. Jai-D, welcome. Slinky Shade, welcome. Just Eric, how's it going? Amy and Ozzy, how's it going? You're not Australian, I'm just assuming. Mike Larry, hey, can't do that anymore. Welcome. Susan Lawton, welcome. Amanda Williams, welcome. Jenny J, how's it going? Christina Dufour, I think I said your surname right. Welcome. Silver Shroud, how's it going? Kat, welcome. Fantastic Publishing, how's it going? Chris Williams, hello there. Quoth, the Raven, welcome. Hairy Larry, actually got you. Nice one. JD, welcome. Mr. PD, welcome. I think I got everyone. Have I? Blade Valent, I think I said hello, but I can say again, welcome. I said Blue Moon in Kentucky, keep on shining. Hello, everyone. I almost did a bloody Sir Spooks for some reason. Karen King, welcome. Sky Talker, thank you very much for joining the membership. Much appreciated. Marsha! I saw your comment. David James, welcome. Agalog, welcome. Cap Cindy, how's it going? Rogue C, welcome. David Goldstraw, how's it going? I hope you're good. Kaza, welcome. Drumstick Princess, I love that name, welcome. I think I have Sugar Plumps. Always exciting to see that name. Welcome. I just finished work as well. I literally just walked through the door. Because the traffic was really heavy and I got home late. Raven, welcome. Hang on. Bart Johansson. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the best day ever. Just 32 grand on the lottery. Jesus. Well done. You lucky, lucky bastard. Jane Glover, welcome. Maureen, welcome. I think Boxon, welcome. I think I have everyone. K. Evans, hello. Pelsi, I think I said hello, but welcome. Susan, I think I said hello. I think I got everyone. Audio, welcome. Right, I think I got my welcomes out of the way. Madwecker, welcome. Craig Adams, welcome. You have not gone deaf. I just caught up. Violet Rook, how's it going? Am I still muted? No, I'm not. Bloody hell. Pink Pistachious. I love that name. Welcome. Elvis, welcome. Jane Glover, I think I said hello, but I'm not sure I'll say it again. Yasha Levi, welcome. I need a really good gameplay video of you with your old lad. Who's my old lad? I don't know who my old lad is. Philip Chandler, welcome. Spookfest, welcome. Ghost Wiener, welcome. I keep thinking I've got everyone. I clearly haven't. Carly Newton. I know people get annoyed when I say hello to everyone, but, you know, it's the least I can do. Kim E, welcome. We will get to it now. I assure you we will. Eden Moon, how's it going? Melissa Young, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Where was I? I think I have Squirrely World, welcome. Mama Geek, how's it going? I think I have everyone. Blue Sky Lisa, I think I said hello, I'm not sure, so I'll say it again. Benny Bushcraft. I love that name. Nisa, welcome. B25 Girl, welcome. James Brothers, welcome. Apologies if I missed anyone, but I'll say hello. Big Dan, how's it going? Rossi B, welcome. I think I'm definitely there now. I think we are. Anyway, hang on. Right. I just realised. Hang on, I forgot my thing. Oh, no, it's on. Never mind. Is it? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm going nuts. Sorry. Never mind. Sarah F, welcome. Thorn Grows, welcome. I didn't expect this many to be in such short notice, because I never give advance in my bloody lives. Nosway Star. Carl, welcome. Mike Gordon, welcome. What's up? I know everyone hates me saying hello to everyone when they watch this after the live. So I apologise to people watching this after I've stopped live in. You know what I mean. Bimble with Bruce, greetings and salutations, welcome. David Streams, hello there. How dare you steal my curtains? They were here when I moved in. Sonny Ackner, welcome. Right, I think we have everyone. JB, welcome. Papa Geek, you just subbed. Much appreciated, Papa Geek. That buddy one. I like content creators that take time to say hello. Well, I appreciate that buddy, and I appreciate you. You hate them curtains. You're not the only one, Karen. You're not the only one who hates these curtains. I quite like them. I wasn't a fan of them when I first moved in, but they grew on me like the leaves they are. Right, I think I have everyone. You're wearing the Marty McFly outfit. I wish it was. I'm not that cool, unfortunately. No lie, I burst into that very same song for no reason. Oh, Oklahoma. They look like they're blowing 30 Easter egg. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. 30 Easter eggs have been stuck in the 80s for years. Since the 80s, obviously. Anyway, G. Lee, welcome. Kat welcome. I think I got everyone. Apologies if I missed anyone. Not Debunking Paranormal, or other ones of fake evidence. Exactly. Chris Brew, welcome. Yomata, welcome. Right. I bet I'm just going to do the Phantom of the Opera. I can't remember any songs of them. I actually used to like it when I was a kid for some bloody reason. Mark Bowles, welcome. Dear Rich. Oh, right. Right, okay. I got you. Yeah, sure. Chris Fat Rabbit, welcome. I don't understand why people wear body warmers and short sleeve. Because, weirdly, it's still... I don't usually. It's just I've just chucked it on now because I've come home to a cold house. But they do keep... It does keep you warm. You know, you only need your body core warm. The rest of it warms up. It's quite good. I was typing the Stanley Arms Blackpool 2007. We were dancing jockey girls. Where are the dancing jockey girls? Right, okay. Mike Gordon. Hello to Mike Gordon's daughter. Hopefully I will not swear much. But welcome. Serene. Welcome, Serene. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope I don't swear too much. Brian Yates, welcome. Right. I thought you were boating. But pop back for your live stream. What? Forgot. Oh, right. Life jacket, yeah. Right. I think I have everyone. I haven't frozen. I'm just checking. Sean Ribeiro, welcome. Medina Sterling, welcome. Right, I got to get into it because otherwise I'll never get to it. But have you watched Cody? I haven't watched Cody and Satori's. I didn't know they did a response. I thought I'd seen Sam and Colby's. Hang on, have they done? Has Cody and Satori done one as well? They might have done it while I was in work, is it? Satori and Cody's response. Oh no, I must have seen it. I don't know. I must have seen it. I can't remember now. We'll have a look now. Oh, pardon me. Ariel Ballet. Sorry. Hello, worldofmrgrey. Hope you're doing well. Convinced Side-Eye Guy do a full Monty with all the debunkers, so we need you to agree. Welcome. Satori's father also, yes. Rosie's Cottage, welcome. Jade M, welcome. Right, I think we have everyone now. 68 degrees Fahrenheit in Florida. Oh, it's bloody. It's in Fahrenheit wise. It's in the. I think it's the 30s or the 40s right now. I'm not sure. I think. I always go by Celsius. Mrs. Geek, welcome. Right, I think I have everyone. I think we do. Right, anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, this will be my final video on the Sam and Colby stuff, the Cody Satori stuff, because I saw the response in work. I was absolutely working, whilst it was on the monitor. You know, because that's the way it is. And, Cody and Satori's response was anger torn due to some of the people that called him out said vile things to them. I don't agree with anyone saying vile things to anyone. It was not really an impressive response. I must have seen their response. Unless I missed it. I don't know. My Husky and Me, welcome. Polly Hunt, welcome. Anobi TV, the new Side-Eye Guy video though. Wow, it is... I think, judging from the comments, I've only skimmed through the Side-Eye Guy one. Judging from the comments, mind, I think some information might be a bit mistaken in there, but I haven't watched it all, so I don't know. Joe Vitale, welcome. They've been offered $10 million to prove their game is real. Who? Who? You could be nice and disagree. I agree, Chris Brew. I absolutely agree. What do you think of Josh's response? He was alright. You know, like I said, I think I said in another live the other day about exploring with Josh. I think his response was alright. He emailed me, emailed Beardo. Some of the things he said I didn't agree with. Some of the things I did. You know, it's just the way. He seems like a nice guy, so I'm not gonna have a go. I do have my power vest on, Brian. Right, we will absolutely bloody get to this video now. Bear with me. The orange life jack gives you powers we know not of. Yeah, absolutely. MacLeod's welcome. Joe Vitale, I'm much appreciated just because I'm much appreciated. Thank you very much. I found this community after all Cody and Satori debunk videos and I'm loving it. Nice. Digital Art Sabrina, welcome. Jake Weber doesn't believe in ghosts and he's good friends with Sam and Colby. Even being in each other's videos, that should tell you something. They can't even convince their friends. Jerry Sat's Seg video is very good. Also one by the Debunker. Shows people doing the hammer toe. Who's the Debunker? I haven't seen that one. Josh Eco, nice guy. I think he's a nice guy. Carly Newton, I think the Sam and Colby response clearly missed the Seg video. I don't know who said what and what happened to the bear. Oh, yeah. But the sexual comment clearly, yeah. Well, for what I'm gathering, I'm not going to go into Seg's video. Like, whatever. He's doing his thing, right? But from what I'm gathering from that video is mostly that Seth guy. I don't know who that Seth is. I have no idea. No idea. Michael Rooney, welcome. Any sign of moving? 11 days time. I am papping them. I'm shitting myself. I'm going to move in 11 days time. And I'm going to be paying... I'm not going to go in... Well, I'm going to be paying a lot out this month for obvious reasons. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, I'm papping them a bit. It's going to be a tight month. And that's not... By the way, that's not for anyone to donate. I don't want that. That's not why I said that. I'm just saying the facts. That's all I'm saying, right? Christopher Fat Rabbit, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Karen King, thank you very much. Kaza, thank you very much. Much appreciated. But that's not why I said that. I'm moving in 11 days. It's going to be a bit of a shit month. Because I don't know, again, I don't know when the internet is going to come back on. So I might not be around for a couple of weeks. That was fun last time I moved into this bloody house. Right. The Shapes video debunking Cody is heavenly. I think he's done a few. I've watched one, I think. Right. Okay. Dustin Dean Mentalist offered them money. I don't know who Dustin Dean the Mentalist is, but I'll have to look into that. The debunker has only 5 subs. We'll have to look him up now. I don't know who that is. Puerto Rican, welcome. From New Jersey. I was just gonna say it's so stupid. Because you're from New Jersey, I was gonna say, do you know these two people from New Jersey? Like everyone knows everyone. I made the ultimate mistake of being a foreigner then. Oh god. Geiston is orchestra. Where's the response? It's on the React channel. We're gonna get to it now, right? Sam and Colby. I think it's Reacts. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, it's only 9 minutes long. We're gonna get into it now. Squirrely World moving absolutely sucks. I hate it. I've done this too many times. Right. Seth's great-grandfather was the brother of the border parents of Lizzie. Really? That is really bloody interesting, actually. Lived near Lizzie Borden's house and know some of the people who are caretakers. You told me this video would change my mind, Caspersite. What? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Hang on. Rob, I've missed someone. Apologies if I've missed anyone coming in. It's been a bit manic at the moment. Christ, yes, very manic. But yes, anyway, we are absolutely going to get into it now. Did Sam, Colby, and Seth reply to Seg's video? I don't know. I only saw Seg's video about an hour ago because someone said, "Have you seen this video?" I thought, I'm in work. I'm supposedly working, so I was like that. Watching it on the other screen. Probably messed up everything I was working on. Martin Hanson, I'll see you in 20 years, Martin. Appreciate it. Sad boy, what's up? Right. Brent McVeigh, alright, but right, I gotta get into it because I'll never get to it, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. Rob Morgan, welcome. I gotta get into it. David Streams, thank you very much. I don't know if I said it already, but thank you very much for the membership. Much appreciated. What are we getting into? Well, we're going to get into Sam and Colby's Let's Talk About the Conjuring House, which they put out 16 hours ago, and it's basically responding to all the feedback they've got from their fans, from debunkers, from believers, from everyone who watched their Conjuring video with Cody and Satori. Azel, welcome. Steve, how's it going? Somebody leaked to Sam and Colby team that he was doing a vid. Yeah, I saw Seg say that. Now, first of all, right? I'm just going to say right now, Seg is doing his own thing, and he's doing great. I'm not an exposed channel, so I'm not going to go into any of that stuff. That's not why I make these videos. But we are going to go over the Sam and Colby stuff now. Is that a haunted animal on the mantle? It absolutely is. He does move sometimes. Not right now, though. But, right. I absolutely got to get into it. Right, let's get into it. Because I'll just be waffling for bloody ages otherwise. DMC, have I seen the Shapes video? I don't know. I'm not sure. He's done a few and I've only watched one. I will have to have a look. Oh, right, that James, I see what you're talking about now. Sorry, Castus, I put a video up saying that this will change my mind. I will have a look. I've always said I like Ben from Castus. I'll have a look at his video. I believe just not in Sam and Colby. Is he haunted or possessed? What? Animal? He's his own man. Will you be reacting to the new Nukes Top 5? Not today, but yes. Am I a reaction channel? I always say I'm not a reaction channel, but I clearly do sometimes, don't I? See you in 20 years, Champagne. I'm done with this bullshit. Don't worry, I am as well after this video. Right, anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to go like that. Hang on.
Is hello.
I'm going to mute the advert. The new Nukes video is full of bollocks, no doubt. Can you debunk me? Ghost Wiener? Nobody can debunk you. So, before we get into the video, by the way, if there's any fans of Sam and Colby, I am not here to have a go. I'm not here to hate on them. It's not why I'm making this video. This will be my final video on this entire thing. I'm not a drama channel. I know this could come across as drama, but you know, it's interesting. So we're gonna get into it. But like I said, I'm not here to hate on anyone. If you're new here, I debunk paranormal clips. I don't debunk the paranormal. That's what I do. Other people do things differently. I do things differently here. That's the way I do it. And I appreciate feedback from everyone. Gory and Dre, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Sugar Plumps, welcome to the memberships. Much appreciated. Waka Waka, how's it going? Right, I have to get into it because people are probably getting sick of me waffling now. Joe Mac, welcome to the membership. Much appreciated. Just want your opinion, no drama. Right, we'll get into it. Let's do it. Let's bloody do it. Jane Glover, welcome. I have to stop saying hello now. I apologize if I've missed you, but we need to get to this video. Right. So we're going to watch it. I'm going to pause and comment as we go along. Ready? Where am I? I'm up there. That's all right. Right.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Conjuring House, but before we begin, I just want to say thank you. This
response to the series has been...
I'm going to skip all this stuff, right?
Crying. Are you crying? Whenever we make a video is just to share our experience with you guys. And yeah, that includes the funny, stupid jokes, the friendship stuff, as well as the history of location, and what we experience. You know, the things that we hear, feel, and see. The Conjuring house, what we heard, felt, and saw was unlike anything we've ever experienced before.
Everything that we shared with you guys and showed you in the 4 Conjuring videos on our main channel were our...
Sam and Colby, if you ever see this, please don't copyright me. We're just going to comment on some of the stuff in your response video. And I will be pausing a lot. I know people don't like that, but it's just the way it is.
Real experiences and reactions. At the end of all the videos, we asked for you guys to give us your opinions, and you guys gave us tons of feedback and dove deeper than Sam and I could have ever done, so thank you guys for that. We're going to be talking about everything. But at the end of the day, there are still things that we saw with our own eyes that we cannot explain.
The main thing...
No, I don't know much about Sam and Colby. Are they full-blown believers? Because I honestly don't know. Are they 50-50? I'm not sure. Video volume super low. Really? Bloody hell. I thought it was up high to me. It's because I got this up. Hang on. Sorry.
The thing we want to talk about is Cody and
How's
Satori,
that?
a couple that we met the first day we arrived when we started our week at the Conjuring house. They told us about and then repeatedly showed us this insanely unique method to communicate with the afterlife. This method produces these knocking sounds and specific responses at a consistency that Colby and I have never seen before, and I don't think anyone has ever seen before. As you
Original DMZ, hey, I'm in the paranormal. I'm a fan of Sam Colby. I respect you of all debunkers because you have different approaches. Yeah, I appreciate it, Original DMZ. Like I said, I'm not here to hate on anyone at all. And I appreciate your comments.
You can tell from our reactions, it completely blew us away. And we just want to put it out there that if we didn't see this in person, we probably would not believe it. There are 4 main points that people want our opinion on. 1, the fact that our family's information is available online. The
Oh, sorry, let him go
Cody
further.
video of him doing the knocking method about 10 years ago, whether or not they are making knocking devices to create the noises, or 4, the theory of popping joints. So first, let's talk about the information that we received from this method. After we left the house, we realized that all the information we got was in fact researchable, including, yes, my grandmother's nickname. I mean, I was having...
Right, see, now that part, right, let's talk about that part, right? Now, so I made a video... it wasn't a debunking video. I think it was either a video or live. I can't remember. Where I said that I can't remember exactly what I said now. But all the information was online. I got a few comments in that video. Well, the grandmother's nickname isn't online. How did they get that? And is the blonde one Sam? I don't know. Sam, I think it's Sam. He just said himself that all that information is fully researchable online. So there's that. And there was another, and I don't think they mentioned that in this video. I can't remember where I saw it. It was like today I saw it, or someone commented on something. I'm not sure. Sam is the blonde one. Okay, Solo Dave, welcome by the way. But I read somewhere today that I didn't watch the full video of Cody and Satori Conjuring House because I just haven't had the time to sit down and watch it yet because Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But we won't get into that. But what I did read today, that not only is the information fully researchable, and obviously Sam and Colby, they took him around various places around the area, say, can you do it here? And they did. Can you do it here? They did. And apparently, I don't know if it's in the video or it was like a behind the scenes things, when they asked Cody and Satori to make guesses about certain random things, they couldn't do it. Excuse me. That was horrible. I just do apologize. But they couldn't do it. And one of the reasons why they might not have been able to do that is because it wasn't public knowledge. So there's that, right? There is that. Sorry, I'm just reading. Cobalt, welcome. Puerto Rican. In fact, Nosfer Artu told me a name of dumbass, but I think he meant Duma. It must be something. Sorry. But yeah, so that's the first thing with this. All of Sam and Colby's, the stuff they got with Cody and Satori are all researchable online. Is that, alright? So we'll continue. Dan Brown would have had a field that I love Dan Brown. Yeah. I would love Dan Brown to go to some of these YouTuber places. I would love it, honestly. Jolene, welcome.
This full-on breakdown, so I wasn't fact-checking this. But yes, my grandma's
Shit, sorry, you can't see it. Hang on. My big fat head is there. Right, there you go.
nickname, Olivia, is online. In the moment, I was just blown away from the fact that I was getting a message directly from my grandmother. So yeah, in hindsight, someone could definitely have looked that up before I got there. But
So I appreciate they saying that. I think I said this about the Josh response, right? A lot of these like YouTubers, they got millions and millions upon subs, loved by the majority of their fans, right? Which is great. And whenever like a controversy comes out, it seems controversial. They just explain themselves, right? But whenever something comes out about a certain channel, or whatever, they never have to make a response video because the majority of the fans will never see that controversy, or if they do, they don't care. So I appreciate when like Exploring Josh, he didn't have to make that video, his response video, and these, Sam and Colby, they don't have to make this video. So I appreciate that. Exploring with Josh just popped in to say, until they take their shoes off, I will no longer work with them. Just seen this and hop in. Why create a 10-minute long video when you can take your shoes off? Exploring with Josh, I much appreciate that, and I don't feel sorry about it. Just saying that we appreciate the response video you made. You didn't have to make that, Josh, and I agree. And I do agree. If they took their shoes off, I would no longer work with them. I mean, I suppose you could still work with them and ask them questions and ask them different techniques. And then if they don't, something's probably up. But we appreciate you, Josh. But anyway, we're going to continue.
But that doesn't mean it isn't amazing that when we took them to randomized locations around Rhode Island, they could describe the people that died as well as dates and causes of their deaths.
Right, now that point, for those of you who pause a lot, but I just realised you can't bloody see it. My big fat head is in the way. I do apologise. Let's go back to that, just in case you missed that, right? Because my stupid head was in the way. I do apologise. All right.
That died as well as dates and the people that died as well as dates and causes of their deaths. In our opinion, unless they memorize the names, dates, and occupations of a bunch of people who died all over Rhode Island, including Providence, where the studio is located, it would be incredibly difficult to fake this.
No, right. So that what they say right there, right, is basically when they took them, Ghost Wiener. Jesus Christ! Thank you very much. Much appreciate Ghost Wiener. That is amazing, and I very much appreciate. I wish I could give something back. I really do. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the part where they say they took Cody Satori around places and they got information from where they took them randomly to play, and I do believe they took them to random places. But if you were now this is total opinion of mine. This is not a fact. This is an opinion, right? Ghost Wiener, you are a bloody legend, by the way. But this is my opinion. But if you're a paranormal enthusiast, and especially in the Conjuring house, the Cody and Satori, I'm not sure, are they caretakers or I don't know. I don't know, right? I don't know, so I'm not going to comment on that. But if you're a paranormal enthusiast, now in my area where I live, I could go to various old buildings, various places, and I could tell you like supposed haunted stories or supposed people who've died there, or I could tell you everything. And I'm not a psychic medium. I just know the history of this place because I've grown up here, I've lived around here, and I'm a paranormal enthusiast. So this is why I'm not saying, like I said, this is my opinion. You can't take that as a fact if you take them to random places around the surrounding area of the Conjuring house, and the field they're in, they are going to know the history, the people who have died and what have you. They're going to know that, especially paranormal history. They are going to know that. So they're tour guys, right? There you go. Josh, thank you very much, and I much appreciate you popping in. And you, like I said in the email to you, you seem like a genuinely nice guy, and I much appreciate it. But yeah, if you're a paranormal enthusiast, you know the stories around your area, or like if you're interested in the building, you know the stories surrounding areas. Like I said, I'm not a paranormal investigator. I'm not a psychic medium. I'm not anything like that. But if you came to my area, I could tell you about 20 places of haunted stories, paranormal stories, people who've died. I can tell you that straight off the bat. So there's that. There is that, right? Sorry, I'm missing so much stuff. I do apologize, people. Just thank you very much for the membership. Much appreciated. I will get all to your comments now. But, and thank you for the gifting, Jazz. Much appreciated. Where was I? Sorry. I get a bit distracted. I do apologize. Jaya, don't apologize. I very much appreciate it. Even for a point, I much appreciate it. Right. I can't remember what I said. Oh, yeah. If you're a paranormal enthusiast, you know the stories of the surrounding areas, right? So there's that. So we shall continue.
Yes.
Nearly impossible.
However, is it theoretically possible? Yeah. People were saying that couldn't we have just given them the information? I mean, yeah, that would explain it, but we didn't. And you're just going to have to take our word for that.
Now let's...
And I do believe them there, right? I do believe them. Now, like I said, I don't know Sam and Colby that much at all. I've only seen various clips of them, but I do believe what they say. They could have fed them, because I think if you feed a story for a video, that's going to come out. Whether you think you're secret or not, that is absolutely going to come out. So I do believe them when they say we didn't feed them this information. But like I said, doesn't mean they know what's going on.
Let's talk about the video of Cody 10 years ago doing the knocking alphabet method without Satori. Not gonna lie, guys, when we initially heard this, it caught us off guard because this was not aligned with the story that they told us. Again, we met them on day one at our week at the Conjuring house, so all we knew about them was what they told us on camera. When we saw that.
So that what they're talking about there is there's a video from 11 years ago of Cody doing the knocking method, the ABC. I don't know if he does the ABC thing. I can't remember. But when he met up, or when he's in the Conjuring house, he tells them this is a new method we've never done before, or we haven't shown anyone before. But there's a video out there from 11 years ago of him doing the same method. No, I don't know how he does that method. I haven't looked into it or anything. I don't know if it's clicking bones, ankles, wherever. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. But the method, he says, which is new, I haven't showed anyone. He's been doing it for over a decade. So there's that. Right, let's carry on.
This video, we immediately called Cody and Satori, and they gave us more information on the timelines of their knocking method. On the phone, Cody said he's been investigating the paranormal for years and has heard knocking and rapping noises a lot in the past, kind of similar to our experience at the Queen Mary a few years ago. However, he said it's much different than what they experience today when they're together. We can't speak for Cody and Satori on their experiences because we just met them and honestly don't know, but what we do know is that they're planning on making a video soon to talk about the timeline of everything.
As for the whole...
I don't think they've made that video yet. I know there's a couple of videos out there saying because Cody and Satori respond. I haven't seen that video myself. I know Jason Hawes responded, and he got a lot of shit, and I felt a bit bad for him, to be honest with you. I don't agree with, the paranormal part he was saying, but at the end of the day, is a dad sticking up for his daughter. I'm not going to have a go at that. Of course, a dad is going to stick up for his daughter. Of course he is, and why wouldn't he? So, I respect him sticking up for her. Why wouldn't he? So, they did respond, right? I haven't seen that cerebellum, but I appreciate it.
Whole theory of knocking devices being placed in the shoes or around the house. We did have that thought once we left the Conjuring house, especially because it is a business that Cody and Satori work for, and the whole point of a business is to make money. So that's why we went back to test these theories. One, we took them to random places so they couldn't have pre-set up the location. And two, we had them swap shoes and show us their socks so we know there wasn't any devices in their shoes. So we don't really see how this could be a device making the noises unless everything could fit in inside.
I know, sorry, listen to that again.
As for the whole theory of knocking devices being placed in the shoes or around the house, we did have that thought once we left the Conjuring house, especially because it is a business that Cody and Satori work for, and the whole point of a business is to make money. So that's why we went back to test these theories. One, we took them to random places so they couldn't have pre-set up the location. And two, we had them swap shoes and show us their socks so we know there wasn't any devices in their shoes. So we don't really see how this could be a...
Right, so that part there where they said they took them to random locations, like I said, I haven't seen the full video. I don't think they have the shoes off, the socks off. I don't think they do. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. But they took them to random places, the Cody and Satori, and they said they took the shoes off. But the problem with that, right? The problem with that is it's like, right? If the police now, right? Say you were dealing drugs, right? Say you were dealing drugs, and the police phone you up. Hello, Mr. Dealer. We are going to raid your house for drugs. But we won't come for another week. So, we're just telling you in a week in advance, we're going to come raid your house. And then they go raid the house. Oh, there's nothing there. I wonder why. It's the same situation, right? It's the same situation. If you're going to tell someone, we're going to test this thing with you, we want you to take your shoes off, and they take it off, there's nothing there. I'm not saying there is a mechanism. I'm just saying that isn't a full-blown debunk, so to speak, because you're telling them what you are about to test. Or I don't know how much in advance they are. I have no idea, but that's that. Anyway. But you know what I mean. Right, anyway, sorry, let's continue.
A device making the noises unless everything could fit in his sock, which unfortunately we just didn't test for.
There are also videos out there of people popping their joints that sound similar to the knocking noises that we heard, kind of like what the Fox sisters were able to do about 200 years ago. For those of you who don't know, the Fox sisters became famous for being mediums, ultimately starting the spiritualist movement. The Fox sisters claimed that they were able to communicate with the dead using knocking noises similar to Cody and Satori. But the Fox sisters ended up confessing that was a hoax before they passed, when one of the sisters said that the noises were being made by popping their joints.
Now, this is the biggest thing, and this isn't just the Sam and Colby thing. Where he's talking about the Fox sisters, if you look them up, they were pretty much the first. They weren't they didn't popularize it. They were pretty much the first group of people to do the knock-in method. And then obviously they came out and said, no, we were full of shit. But then obviously, sorry, I'm knocking stuff. But then people took that and continued as if that is a way to contact the spirit world. I don't know. You can take what you want from that, but the Iranian Putin, welcome. Apologies if I missed anyone, by the way. I am trying to read your comments, but they are going quite fast. But yeah, the Fox sisters, they were proven to, well, not proven, they came out themselves like, so we're full of shit. And but people still use that method today, which is very weird. It's like someone from like 100 years ago. Saying this is how you levitate, and they go to stage after stage showing the levitation. I don't know what that is, by the way, but then obviously then they say no, it's just smoke and mirrors, but yet people keep levitating 100 years later, like David Blaine. We know David Blaine's not actually levitating, but they keep doing it. The knocking noises can also be done by the using their throat. Now they can. But what I've seen, from what I can tell from the video, and I think they say it in here actually, is the knocking wasn't just coming from one area. It was coming from different areas. So if it was ankle knocking or joint bumping, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. It would happen. Sorry, I just clicked. Look. Sorry, I'm clicking my fingers. Apologies if anyone hates that. But it would only come from one area. I know they're on a wooden floor, but like I said, they did test this out in other places. So I'm not sure the knock-in is coming from them. I'm not saying it's a ghost. I'm just saying I'm not sure it's coming from them. In the house, at least, anyway. So, there's that. Maybe you can throw his voice. Again, it's a possibility. But I don't know. We'll continue on. I am trying to keep up with the chat, by the way. I do apologize.
Personal experience with Cody and Satori, the knocking noises were moving around the room and you could feel the vibrations everywhere.
Yeah, not even just farther and closer, but also left to right. There were times that I felt the knocking and Colby couldn't. Or Cody and Satori couldn't feel the knocking, but someone else could on the other side of the room. For example.
Now, could have, right? Is there a possibility, in the Conjuring house at least, that we're not there, so we'll never know. But is there a possibility that Cody and Satori could have other staff members doing stuff? It is a possibility. I don't know. Are they the only two people who go to that house. I'm not talking about Sam and Colby now, I'm talking about Cody and Satori. Are they the only two people who go to the house or look after the house? You know, I'm sure there's more than two people who are staff members there. I don't know. I'm just going on complete theory or hypothesis. People get annoyed when I say theory. So, I don't know. So we'll carry on.
Example, in episode 1, when we went upstairs to see if the child ghost Henry was around, we could literally hear the knocks go around the room and feel them go down the hallway. We even put one of those vibration detectors right next to Cody and Satori's feet, and it didn't pick up anything. Like, no vibrations like the ones we were feeling. We currently don't know how popping of joints could create all these different experiences, but if someone could tell us how it's possible, we're open ears. However,
and I agree with that. I don't know how popping of joints would make the bumps come from different areas in the house. So this is why I don't think it's popping of joints. I don't know what it is, but I think that's one thing. I think you could rule the popping of joints out myself. If it was solely focused on the feet, whenever they looked at the feet and the knocking was absolutely coming from the feet, you could. But if it's coming from reflections of sound, it could be a reflection of sound, but they would have to make sure that. I don't know how it would be a reflection of the sound, actually. Reverberations, basically, because he would have to make sure that you were pointing your feet at a certain direction for that bump to come from there. Because if you turn it the other way, it's going to come from, I don't know. I don't bloody know. Well, it could be lying. It could be that black metal. It could be that. But as far as knocking, I personally don't think it's knocking of joints. If it's coming from other areas. It's called arthritis, you're right, Surfer.
Or can we say with certainty that it is not popping of joints? No. And can you believe us with full certainty that there even was vibrations moving around the room? No. But
see that part there? They are in the room, so I don't know if they can't say with full certainty it's not moving around the room. You'd have to be there to figure that out. I don't know.
That was, in fact, what everyone throughout the entire week was experiencing, hearing, and feeling. And finally, could the power of suggestion be a part of this? Like when Cody and Satori were pointing around the room? Yeah, of course, but that's just not what we believe it to be. Trust.
The power of suggestion is massive in the paranormal field. It is massive, the power of suggestion. I'm an open skeptic, right? I've said this so many times. I've been on paranormal investigations on and off YouTube. When I'm going to these places and we hear a knock, my initial instinct is, it's the house, whatever, relaxing, whatever. And then I'll hear something else and I think, oh. And then you even me being a skeptic, even my little tiny brain starts filling myself with doubt and thinking, what could that be? And then I think, oh no, actually it's that. The power of suggestion is huge. I have a mate, right? It's not rich. I have a mate who is a full-blown believer. Him and his wife, full-blown believers. And again, nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. But they will tell me about all kinds of things which have happened in their house or happened in other people's houses. They are convinced that every single day something is happening around them. Who knows? Maybe it is, but. He'll tell me, I'm not going into detail what they are, but he'll tell me a story and they say, yeah, this happened the other day. And he'll go into detail, explain to me what's happening. And I think, yeah, but it's because you think you got this thing in your head and you're just grasping of what could be. It's just random things happening, but you were putting it down to a paranormal event. The power of suggestion is humongous in the paranormal field. And it's something you have to try and get past. I think. I don't know. But anyway. If you're looking for stuff, you'll find it, Shandy. Exactly.
Trust us. It is just a different experience in person.
So that brings us to a few realizations. Number one, no matter what we show or say to you guys, there's no way for us to 100% prove to you that this is real.
That's true. And again, this is down. I know I pause a lot and I do apologize. But again, you could unfortunately, because of all the bollocks on YouTube, there is a lot of bollocks on YouTube. And I said this loads of times. If someone genuinely captured something on camera, like a shadow dude, nobody's going to believe them because of the bollocks channels going out there. And I think if I was a legit paranormal investigator, I would be screaming from the mountain about the fake people and getting so annoyed at them because they're pissing my belief system. That's what I think. You know, so they are right where they said if we did see something or showed you something, we could never 100% prove it. And that's the problem. That's the problem when it comes to YouTube or videos in general. I don't think, you know, it's one of those things. But anyway, we'll continue. I am still reading chat, by the way.
Wanted to share with you what we experienced. Because it's on video, unless you experience it for yourself, there's always going to be plausible reasons out there of how people could fake certain things.
And number 2, we can't take you all there in person. So the next nearest thing we could do is go back and do more and more tests to show you variations of what we're experiencing. So we did some of that on a video we posted on this channel, but after the fact, there were a lot of good questions and other suggestions. So we called up Cody and Satori, we told them what's up, and we're like, hey, you down for a round 2 of experiments? And at this time, they decided they don't want to go back and forth with people, experiment by experiment, but they said maybe at a later date.
See, now that there, right, is basically they got in touch with Cody and Satori again after all the stuff which has come out. You know, do you want to do more experiments? And they said no at this moment in time. Now, if they wanted to clear not Sam and Colby, but Cody and Satori, if they wanted to clear their name, do you think they would absolutely jump at that opportunity? I think like I said, this is my opinion. I'm just going off where I think, right? I think the reason that because Cody and Satori don't want to meet up with them again to do that is it could also be because of the amount of backlash they want. They don't want that. They don't want none of that smoke again. It could be that. Or it could be that because Sam and Colby, because they spent so much time there, they've seen the techniques they're using or they're doing, or the ways to communicate, and maybe they can only do that once to people because they will start to cotton on. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it could be that. It could absolutely be that. If they had nothing to hide, I agree. They'd need to clear it. They'd be keen to clear their name. Gravy, I agree. Like I said, I am not hating on Cody and Satori. I don't hate on anyone. I'm not. That's not why I make any of these videos. I just like I said, I keep shouting from the rafters. I'm not debunking the paranormal. I'm just debunking clips on YouTube which are saying it's paranormal. That's all I do. And a lot of times I just give my opinion. But you know, it is that. So we'll move on.
This might be the nail in the coffin for a lot of you, and we understand. But we also ask that you understand where we're coming from. We can't make them do anything they don't want to do. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So only time is going to tell if and when they're ready to do more experiments.
If we can't get you to see this in person and we can't show you any more experiments, then we have to solely rely on what we experienced at the house, park, and studio.
Yeah, we know it's not ideal, but it's kind of what we have to go off of.
So now let's talk about our final opinion and what we plan on doing going forward. In our opinion, and based on our experiments, there's nothing that we saw or captured on camera that debunks what we experienced. Can we say it's 100% real? No, we didn't do enough testing to prove that it's 100% real. However, from the videos that we've seen online, there's no 100% evidence to prove that this is all an act either. Yes, these are all great thoughts, and we wish we could test each and every single one of them, but
this is the other thing what he just said there then. Is it Colby? I think he's Colby. That's another thing he just said now. Can they 100% prove that what they were experiencing with that Cody and Satori is real? No, they can't. But can anyone 100% prove that they are faking? I don't think you can unless you're there. You can see the techniques which we all know have been debunked many times in the past. You can go on that all the information they gave out was fully Googleable. Is that a word? I don't know. Putin, thank you very much. Much appreciated, by the way. Thank you very much. I mean, like I said, like they say in the beginning, all the information Cody and Satori came up with was fully look-upable. I'm making my own words up here now. I do apologize, but it's fully online for you to research. So, if I was a fake psychic medium, whatever, and I knew that a big YouTuber was coming to my place, I would absolutely research him. I would 100% research him. The only way, and this wouldn't prove much, but I think the only way they would get around this is if someone got in touch with Cody and Satori and they said, look, we're going to bring a big YouTube paranormal investigating channel to your place. You will not know who they are until they turn up. I think that's the only way you're going to get around that, myself. I don't know. I don't know. That's the way I look at it. So, investable? Maybe. Maybe Precious Freckles. I love that name, by the way.
But until we capture ourselves definitive evidence of this, we cannot 100% prove if it's real or an act. So based on this, we think the best course of action is to continue our investigations using our own equipment and our own methods so that there's no question whether we believe it or not.
At the end of the day, whether you believe Cody and Satori or not, is perfectly fine. Actually, seeing all the conversations that have started in the community because of this has actually inspired Colby and I to become better investigators. But either way, we think that the most important thing of this entire series is not who was talking to us or honestly like how it was happening, but it's the message that we heard. Like whether it comes from a spirit or it comes directly from us, the whole message about love and spreading positivity and living life to the fullest is something that we have stood behind for our entire lives. That is what we want to leave you with in every video. With that being said, we ask that you share your thoughts and opinions on all of this in the most respectful way possible. Again,
no, by the way, I agree with that, by the way. If you're going to share your opinions of them, just, be cool about it. You can disagree with anyone you want to, just be cool about it. Because if you go in there raging and ranting, they're not going to listen. Nobody wants to listen to someone raging and ranting. I rage and rant sometimes. But only when it's TikTok or ITC. But yeah, if you go, I'll link their video in this after I stop live streaming now, and go there, make a comment, but just be cool to people, because you never know what someone's going through. You just don't know. But this will be my final video on this now, because like I said, I don't like repeating myself. I don't like going over channels after all the bloody time. Sam and Colby, in this instant, like I said, I don't know their other stuff. I have barely watched anything to do with them. In this instance, I believe Sam and Colby to be telling the truth. Forget about their other videos, right? Forget about their other videos. I'm just talking about this instance. I believe Sam and Colby to be telling the truth. They even bring up themselves that, everything they show with Cody and Satori could absolutely be bollocks. And probably is bollocks. But, it is the way it is. So I haven't seen Cody and Satori made a response, actually. Do you know what? If we got time, let's have a look. If anyone knows what's Cody and Satori's channel, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I do apologize. I missed so much chat. Jazz, thank you very much for the gifting of the membership. Much appreciated. I hope I'm saying the name right, by the way. What about Seg's video yesterday? Oh, I don't know. I only saw the one earlier. Put on the shapes video. Tickle, tickle, show me a smile. Caitlin Carroll, welcome. But yeah, anyway. What does everyone... And be nice in the comments, right? Be nice. We're all from different communities here. We should absolutely be getting along with each other, trying to work together, I think. You can disagree with someone. You can say, look, that video's bollocks. But you don't have to be nasty to people. So what does everyone think about Sam and Colby's response here now? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to see where everyone knows. Oh, everyone says. Sorry. I'm a very big non-believer. Helen Davis, welcome. I'm so confused about what's going on. Cody and Satori response video, right? I did it earlier, but it was like an old video came up. Response. I can spell response. The only one I can see is Laney Ben. And another one. I don't want to watch a reaction of a reaction, so we can't do that. If anyone knows where the actual video is, we'll watch it. But if it's just someone else reacting to it. I don't want to watch that. I'm not going to react to a reaction of a reaction. Bologna. If we say something even very nicely against what they do in fake, they block us. Some actually do listen to them, even if they're bollocks. There are channels out there who will actually take your comments on board. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of them also delete them. They're always at the Conjuring house. I wonder if other channels were offered the experience and said no thanks. That is interesting. Sounds scripted. I mean, it's possible. I can't speak. It's possible it's scripted. But maybe they wanted to write their words down. I don't know. They did it because you all debunked it, else they would have sold it for real. So they just as much to blame. Wasn't it a bad response? Genuine, maybe. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Just skipped. It wasn't. If it wasn't posted on TikTok, then it can't be real. Absolutely. I have the feeling the word debunk is going to show up in their videos. I think it already is. I think they're doing damage control. It could absolutely be damage control, But like I said, I think they're a big enough channel where they didn't have to do damage control. Because even if like 1,000 people unsubbed for them, they still have what they got, like 10 million or something like that. I don't know. So they didn't have to do the damage control. Same with Exploring with Josh. He's a large channel. He didn't have to make that video. But, I only think they made a response because they received such a huge backlash. It's obviously fake. There's multiple debunking videos on YouTube right now about it. Not trying to be mean, but no, it's not a mean comment, Archangel. It's a fair comment. They could get away with it. Martin Weller, welcome. Waka Waka, thank you very much. Actors in protecting their own interests. Gravy, it was decent. Was surprised they were pretty upfront about a lot of the points. I think they were fairly upfront. They didn't go as far as to say they are faking Cody and Satori. No, Cody and Satori are faking. But they said it absolutely could be fake. They didn't say it like that, but they were insinuating. An insinuation. Sorry, my mind just wanders sometimes. I was just thinking Always Sunny Philadelphia for some reason. I think it's very funny to see Colby's face in their own video. He looked done with them in that moment. I think they're covering for their friends by lying about the taps coming from different areas. I want to think they're being genuine, but I think maybe they are trying to protect their own interests. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I want to get as many comments as I can get to. Someone called, he didn't have to respond at all, yeah. I found the video Cody and Satori. Did you, Crotchet Geek? If you can... I don't know if you can post it. I'm not sure. What's it called? Sometimes if you post a link, it automatically gets deleted by YouTube. Yeah, someone let me know what it's called. And if we got time, if it's not a long video, we'll have a look and see what they say. But it's nice they spoke out. I agree. I saw Cody and Satori were talking about the clicking joints, and Satori said Cody couldn't do that because his cancer damaged his bones, really. I don't want to comment on that. The way Cody stared into our souls through the screen. He has got intense... Is it Cody or Colby? He's got bloody intense eyes, that dude does. Nothing becomes a train wreck as fast as a video like that. Scripting it is the best choice in this situation. It's smart, not a cop-out. The voice of the dude on the left. Is it real? Oh, he's got the deepest voice ever. I'm really bloody jealous. PSI Mark can probably attest how the church debunks first before declaring it to be a demonic origins. You know my stance on people saying demonic, everything's a demon and being scratched. You know my stance on that. I don't like seeing that in videos where is the demon everywhere, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm now on season 7. It's bloody amazing. Original DMC, all in this world right now, what someone says can be truth and can be lies. So I think they said on the end message is important. I agree with the end message. I do agree with that. What's the damage to controllers for Cody and Satori channel? What do you think they made this video for, Cody and Satori? Is that what you mean? Noah, welcome. Found the yeah. Someone could let me know what it's called, because if you post the link, I think it'll get deleted. The channel is called Cody and Satori, the Paranormal Couple. Right, let's have a quick look. If it's not a long video, we will watch it. Satori and Cody, the Paranormal Couple. Like Ed and Larry Warren. I can't speak. Oh, here you go. Is this it? Our response, 9 minutes. Shall we watch it? Shall we watch their response? I'm going into this completely fresh now, so I have no idea what they're going to say. It's a 9-minute video, yeah. I'm known as Scotland Yard. Things I didn't know that now I do. Right, let's watch this. And like I said, there's no hate coming. I don't know what they're going to say, right? Let's have a look. I will be pausing throughout this mine. And hopefully they won't copyright.
Just a few designs that I've been working on.
Hang on. I will absolutely get demonetized for that ad. I couldn't find the button to bloody get rid of it. I'm probably demonetized now. Film you, Kit Brutal. We're just going over the Sam and Colby response about the Conjuring house and the supposed taps and the feedback they've had from their fans. So, demonetized. Right, hang on. Here we go. All right, ready?
You're better known as the Paranormal Couple.
We are paranormal investigators, both on and off camera. You might have seen us appear on shows like Ghost Nation, Ghost Hunters, and you might have seen us appear on some recent videos on social media and YouTube and things like that. Besides all of that, we are also able to, in a really weird way, communicate with the other side.
Satori and I found that when we first met, when we hold hands or embrace in some way, we have direct, constant contact with the spirit world. It still blows our mind till
Waka Waka, he's hypnotizing you with his eyes.
this day.
First off, we want to start this video by just saying we are absolutely amazed by the positive feedback we are getting. We knew we were going to get both positive and negative feedback, but so far the positive has completely outweighed the negative, and for that we just really want to say thank you guys for looking into us, researching us, and bringing any sort of comments, questions.
The guy gives you the willies. He looks like a normal dude to me. I don't know. I don't know him. He looks like a normal guy to me. I don't know.
Or concerns to us.
We really appreciate it.
We also wanted to make this a video and just address some of those opinions, theories, questions that people might be having on social media right now. We have seen some things circulate throughout social media, so we want to...
Hang on. It's the eyes. What if I just stared like this without saying anything? Psycho! I got psycho eyes. I do apologize. Sorry.
Take this time to directly address it, kind of clear some things up. But we want to start off by making sure you guys understand that
Can you hear that, by the way?
You bringing this to us as soon as you could. It's totally normal to have questions, and we'll jump right in. With this video, we feel like we are able to provide more context to some of the things you might be seeing on social media and help give you a better
Before we get any further, I do actually, regardless of what you think of someone, I do feel bad that they are getting trashed. I do. I genuinely do. I just don't like seeing that on anyone. I don't care how fake bollocks you are. I really don't care how fake you are. If you're fake, and you're whatever. But some of the stuff I've seen said against them are so personal. And I don't like that. So I just thought I'd state that.
Understanding about us and what we do. We do want to start by confirming with everybody here and just saying it on record that we are absolutely real. What we do...
Well, you're going to say that, though, now. I wouldn't expect anything less, to be honest with you. So.
Is absolutely real. We don't know how it works fully, and we're still learning things every day about it. So we are not complete experts on communicating with spirits, something that we are.
Here's a question. I know I pause a lot. I do apologize. Here's a question, though, because I genuinely don't know. Now, Satori is the daughter of Jason Hawes, right? I'm not going to go into the Jason Hawes stuff. So Satori's the daughter of Jason Hawes, and Cody, as far as I'm aware, like I said, if someone wants to correct me, Cody is the psychic, and Satori just... Does she just do the alphabet thing? Is she a psychic as well? I don't know. Do you think... if right, I'm just going off on a tangent here. If Satori doesn't claim to be a psychic, but the Cody dude does, do you think she knows? Do you think she knows that Cody is possibly full of shit, and she's just going on, she just counts the alphabet up? I don't know. Sailor75, welcome. And Percy, thank you very much for the membership. Much appreciated. Because let me know, because I genuinely don't know if Satori claims to be psychic.
Are learning along the way. Also, we completely understand if you have a hard
Love is
time
blind,
believing
Victoria.
in
I
what
agree
we
with
do, or you have a difference of opinion on what we do. It is really hard to understand something when you're seeing it from the outside looking in and you weren't really there in the room. It is something you do have to see in person to truly understand what we are showing you. So when you are seeing it from the other side of a screen, just know we completely understand. And of course, you're going to have a difference of opinion if you are a bit skeptical of the paranormal.
Yeah, Gravy, I agree. It's not totally impossible that she is not in on it. It's not impossible. If she, like I said, if she doesn't claim to be a psychic, and she's just going off what Cody tells her in these A, B, C, D, C, I do know my alphabet, we're not going to go there. Kieran Green, thank you very much for the gifts. Much appreciated. But I don't know. People let me know in the comments. I genuinely don't know. Does Satori claim to be a psychic? I genuinely don't know.
There have been so many opinions and theories circulating the internet, such as we're popping our joints, comparing us to the Fox sisters of the spiritualist movement, even that we're building devices that make knocking sounds.
And we just want to say that these opinions are completely valid. It's okay to have these opinions. We wish we could put everybody in the room with us to experience this phenomena for themselves and to kind of evaluate the environment themselves, but we are physically unable to fit millions of people into one room. But it is something we wish we could do for you, because it is something you have to be there to see. Some people have been incredibly quick to find something on the internet that labels us as fake and hold on to it. We understand that may be due to fear, due to just honest disagreement, not believing in what we are doing. Whatever the reason is, we want to provide more information and really directly address these rumors to give a better understanding. Now, to clarify the first one, we are definitely not popping any joints in our body to make knocking noises or cracking anything to make knocking noises. We can confirm that the sounds that you hear are actually moving around the entire environment, the entire...
No, the moving, like I said earlier, if you weren't here, the moving around of the sounds, I don't know, because we're not there, but... Oh, excuse me. I think the popping... Oh, excuse me. The popping of the joints, like I said... It would be hard to direct that unless you're in a small enclosed space. And I know the living room they're in the Conjuring house is quite open. I don't know. I'm not convinced it's popping of the joints, but I could be wrong. Absolutely could be wrong.
Room. We do have people that have been in the room with us and have claimed to feel the same sound and sensation across the room, while people near us have not felt it at all. And we've also had people in the environment claim to feel it on different floors of the entire building and different walls and windows and all sorts of things. So it happens kind of everywhere. So hopefully that clarifies that a bit for you.
Now, we're definitely not building machines or devices that make knocking sounds. We definitely don't have time for that, first of all, and we're not rigging houses with these machines or anything like that. Satori and I...
Again, the rigging of the machinery. I'm not sure on that part. Again, we're not there, I'm not sure. But like I said, it could be a possibility that... there's other staff members, and maybe because, like I said, I've been on paranormal investigations with teams on and off YouTube, and no matter where you go, it's very rare that you're left in the house alone. Like not a house, but a house pretty much are. But like say for example, like a haunted prison. You're not there alone. There's staff members there. And they'll say, "We'll come and unlock you at 3 a.m." Wink. but I'm not sniffly, Manu. I'm like that. But just because the staff members there say we're not going to get involved, we're going to be out here looking after the wolves. Who's to say they are not in the distance knocking? It could be. But like I said, we don't know.
We help people. That's what we do. We go to their homes, we go to their businesses, their environments, their locations.
Beato, welcome, by the way.
And we give them answers, maybe a little bit of closure or faith in the afterlife.
And a lot of the time, we don't even know who we're working with or where we're going until we're there. So we're definitely not getting any prior information before we go into these locations. It's completely raw and it's completely natural. And on the Fox sisters, a lot of people throughout paranormal history and even today try to communicate with spirit via the sound of knocking and rapping noises. There's literally equipment that is designed to take the vibration of knocking or banging and associate it with letters. So it's definitely not a unique form of communication that hasn't been done before. There are
But didn't they say, not her, but didn't he say it hasn't been done before? Or didn't he tell someone? Again, I don't know. I'm going on complete and utter bollocks. I can't remember where I heard that.
a lot of similarities and differences between us and the Fox sisters. If you do your research, you will find that by certain accounts, the Fox sisters wouldn't let people see under their long skirts at their feet, or in certain lighting or from under tables. By certain accounts, there's also certain accounts that they would only do this for money. They would tell the future, things like that.
It's a no stud Terry Crews. Terry Crews? Terry Echoes, sorry. Terry Crews! Oh, I amaze my idiocy sometimes.
There are a lot of things that the Fox sisters did do that we cannot and will not do. So we highly recommend looking into them a bit further. Our entire communication language is completely unoriginal. It's been evolved and gathered through knowledge of the spiritualist movement, through the use of Ouija boards, pendulums,
Cody compared them to the Fox sisters, though not us. Yeah, that's true. I will say that no matter where you walk, with the exception of the basement, that place pops and creaks like crazy. Yeah, I think it's mostly wooden floors, if I remember.
Housing rods. There's all different forms of communication that people use to try to spell out names, words, and make knocking.
I haven't been looking, by the way. Does he blink? I don't know. Maybe he's in full concentration mode. You don't know.
Or certain movements associated with communication to spirit.
Now, there are also some other opinions circulating the internet about myself. Some videos that have surfaced from around 2011, 2012 that show myself and the team that I was with communicating to spirit through knocking. Now, first of all, I think pretty much every paranormal investigative team out there, if they've been doing this for some time, has had some sort of communication through knocking. Like Satori mentioned, this is nothing new. Before I met Satori, I had participated on hundreds of investigations, and there were dozens of times that we got communication through knocking. We got a response. Now, there's also dozens and dozens of times that we asked for a knocking response, and we got nothing. It's just something common that paranormal...
No, nothing they're talking about. Like I said, on the Sam and Colby situation, Sam and Colby said themselves, I can't remember where I saw this now. It wasn't in their video, but I saw it somewhere. Sam and Colby said themselves when they asked them to communicate with like various things they didn't tell them about, which wasn't public knowledge, they couldn't get them. That I think is very telling, if you ask me.
Teams ask for. Give me a knock if the answer is yes. Twice if the answer is no. It's very, very common. What we do know is that when Satori and I met, the communication, the connection that we learned that we had was something totally new. We cannot compare this to anything we have done in our past. This just blows our minds still to this day. We're still trying to wrap our minds around how this works, and I don't think we ever will.
Those videos may have been the start of something that evolved into what it is now, but not nearly to the level of what we do today.
By the way, did anyone answer what's her name? Satori. Does she claim to be a psychic? Because if she's not, and she's just reading or like listing off letters from the communications Cody gives her, it is very possible that she doesn't know about it. And I know someone said they married. Hey, it happens in marriages. Someone doesn't know what the other half's doing. Sometimes it does happen.
Today. A lot of people think we were lying about our timeline. Everything we have said publicly is completely true. Our method of communication to our level never started until we met and decided to hold hands and communicate that way. A lot of people also believe that we're lying about our communication timeline and that all this started happening before Cody ever was sick with cancer. I just want to clarify that Cody was diagnosed with leukemia in 2011. He was battling it for multiple years until he had his bone marrow transplant in 2013. He didn't die the biggest time until 2014, but of course there were multiple times where he was touch and go. But we just want you to know...
Hang on, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did she say he died then?
There were multiple times where he was transplant in 2013. He didn't die the biggest time until 2014, but of course there were multiple times where he was touch and go. But we just want you to know that we are still learning these things ourselves. Maybe it was the start of something that became amplified when we had met. We're not sure. But to our knowledge, we have no connection between those videos and what we do now.
The interesting thing is, since Sam and Colby's videos have come out about the Conjuring house, we have received hundreds of emails from people around the world claiming that they have had communication through knocking as well, which we find really neat.
We may not be the only people that can do this, and maybe us coming out about this publicly is starting to get people to try this more and figure out that they can do some really special things as well. We know what we do is real, and we know the thousands of people that we help know what we do is real as well.
I know I'm not talking much, by the way. I'm just listening to what they're saying. So apologies.
Aren't in the business of doing experiment after experiment and becoming a lab rat for the purpose of trying to prove something to people that may never believe in the first place. We truly feel that there's nothing we can do without people coming up with some excuse as to why it may not be real. We feel that we could put a spirit in front of some people and they will still say that it's edited or something is being done to manipulate the situation and that we're lying, and that's okay. And over time, at our pace, we may show more personal sides to our communication with the world and may show you some things that you've really been wanting to see. So, since these debunkers have not seen what we do in person, it is impossible for them to truly know what's going on. Instead, what we recommend in the meantime is to do your own research. Talk to the people that we have done this method for in person.
We have done our own research, though. That is the thing, We know a lot of the methods and the techniques which are used. There's that,
And get their first-hand accounts and kind of make an accumulation of evidence based off of what you are hearing all these people say.
In the end, tomorrow morning when Satori and I wake up, we're going to continue doing what we do. Help people with this gift that we have. Bring closure to them and maybe a little bit of faith in the afterlife.
So finally, thank you to everybody who took the time to listen to us in this video.
And thank you to those who support us.
No, thank you. It's pretty much what you expect, if you're going to defend yourself is totally what I expect. I can't really say much about it. It's nothing you can say much about it, really. So, I don't know. But like I said, it isn't impossible that Satori doesn't know or isn't in on it. It's highly possible. But who knows? I don't know. Debunkers just have the proposed possible. What's the word? Oh, God. But yeah, this is my, by the way, this is my final video I'll be talking about this. Like I said, I don't like to go over things which I've already talked about. If something interesting comes up in the future to do with Sam and Colby, Cody Satori, maybe I'll have a look into it. But this will be my final video on it. But I think it's been a really interesting response. Like I said, no hate my end, and I really hope they don't get hate. You can absolutely disagree with them, but keep it to that, I say. I think it's the only way debunkers and paranormal investigators are going to get together is if you be cool to each other. Because if you shit to each other, it's not going to happen. So I don't know. She did have the bug eyes. She actually reminds me of, what's her name? What's her name from, what's the bloody name now? Famous actress. Oh, I always forget her name. She's in loads of cool films back in the day. What was that film? Carrie? The actress who plays Carrie? That's who she reminds me of. Which isn't a bad thing, by the way. I'm just saying. That's who she reminds me of. Steve Buscemi vibes. Sissy SpaceX. Thank you, DMC. But yeah, that was it. That was it. Paranormal Stocks, Debunking Community. Oh, God. I think it was really interesting. Eddie Taylor, be yourself, and ham and pineapple. I love ham and pineapple and pizza for dinner. Modern day Ed and Lorraine, if you ask me. Much appreciated, Eddie. But yeah, going on to Sam and Colby, like I said, I can't really say much about that video. It's about what you expect from Cody and Satori to make it. Why wouldn't they make a video like that? They're not going to come out and say, yes, we faked everything. That's totally what I expect from a response video from Cody and Satori. But Sam and Colby, like I said, I can't comment on the other stuff. I know people have looked into them and they might have caught some stuff. But Sam and Colby, in that instance, I do believe them to be telling the truth. Because they also said that they wanted to get back in touch with Cody and Satori said no. So who bloody knows? Who knows? She started at Cody just like Lorraine does, or stayed at Cody. I just would like people to be open-minded, have hope, share love instead. I agree, original DMC. I totally agree. They did all they. I like Sam and Colby response video. They did all they could. Yeah, I agree. And like I said, they're a large enough channel that they didn't have to make that response video. They didn't have to make that video. No point reheating the milk. No, Manu, this is my final video on this entire saga. I'm also not a believer of ghost space, but if it helps people and gives people, I'm all for people having hope. I've said that so many times. This is why I say I'm not debunking the paranormal, just bollocks clips on YouTube. Kit Brutnell, it just feels so off. Just that gut feeling when you know you're being led or lied to. It's a fair gut feeling to have, Kit. I'm watching Beardo talking. Oh, really? So, well, I'm going to end now because I didn't plan on going this long. Much appreciate to everyone who came along. I hope, on my parts, like I said, this will be my final. I hope we can move on from this. Probably won't. It probably won't. Would you do a reaction video if they proved it butt naked? I absolutely would, Jen. And it would absolutely get demonetized. No, thank you for the crack, Geist and his orchestra. I love that name, by the way. But anyway, I'm done. Thank you for everyone who's in membership. Explore Josh, I don't know if you're still here. You're probably not, but thank you for stopping by. And once again, just being cool in the comments. I much appreciate it. And anyone who's stopped by, anyone who's donated, Ghost Wiener, you are freaking amazing. And you're all bloody awesome, actually. And anyone who is fans of Sam and Colby, like I said, I appreciate you, again, being cool in the comments. I don't make any of these videos out of hate. I just want to point stuff out and say, look, take that channel with a pinch of salt. Have a look. Anyway, I'm going to go now. And usually when I stop, it stops really instant. So I'm going to wait for 2 minutes, like a minute. And then I'm going to go. And then I'm going to stop moving. Nachos gracias for your work on humanism. I appreciate it. Right, I'm going. Everyone, thank you very much. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.